Okay, this is insane. A literal truckload of illegal immigrants were detained by Canadian border officials while being smuggled from the United States into Canada. Reports state that there are asylum seekers and migrants, but I wish Canadian media would stop framing illegal immigration in this manner. If you sneak into a foreign country, that by definition is illegal. When the media frames them as just families attempting to seek asylum while stating that there are innocent children, it paints a narrative that influences the Canadian population to view them as just a group of people under threat of persecution. Take a look at the reporting here, and I'll sum up my thoughts after. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as it's totally free and you can always unsubscribe.
Border Services officials in the Eastern Township say what they found near Stansted in the early hours of Sunday morning was highly abnormal.
Is a lot more than we used to see usually.
The RCMP, with the help of Quebec Provincial Police, stopped a truck carrying 44 asylum seekers who had just crossed the border from the US into Canada illegally.
And all those asylum claimants were discovered literally crammed into a cube truck without ventilation.
Among them, families, including children. All were handed over to Border Services agents for processing. 3 other persons were arrested for smuggling. The 3 face charges, which include inciting, aiding, or abetting, or attempting to incite, aid, or abet persons to commit an offense under Section 131 of the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. They were also charged under the Customs Act for assisting people to enter Canada outside of a designated customs office. The number of migrants is significant, according to Border Services officials.
Usually in the Eastern Township region, we process approximately 100 to 120 asylum claims per year.
That this number of migrants were allegedly smuggled across the border worries refugee advocates, who say more and more people are crossing the border illegally, including by smuggling.
People putting their life in danger. And this is the lesser danger to take a chance and come here than being sent back home. So they will continue to take a chance.
He argues that it's because of policies like the Safe Third Country Agreement, which requires people to claim asylum in the first safe country they arrive in, which means they cannot claim asylum in Canada if they land in the US first. There are exemptions. For example, if someone crosses into Canada illegally and dodges authorities for 14 days, they can't claim asylum. That's why people take chances, refugee advocates reason.
This is the last resort. People are fleeing United States. United States is no longer a safe country.
Because of immigration policies under the Trump administration, he argues. Of the 44 intercepted Sunday, Border Services say some have already been returned to the US for not meeting the Safe Third Country Agreement exemption requirements. The 3 alleged smugglers are expected to return to court August 6th.
Okay, this is either one of 2 things. The illegal border crossers have either entered into the United States illegally and then went straight to the Canadian border, or they were already in the US and now they're trying to escape ICE agents who have been clearing out illegals in their country. What I think is that these people were already in the United States illegally and they know that their time is limited, so what will they do? Well, they'll enter Canada illegally because the liberal open door policies will welcome them with open arms. This is absolute peak insanity. I'm tired of our backwards country thinking that it's normal to allow anyone to just walk in willy-nilly. People in the US cannot claim asylum in Canada because we're allies who consider each country safe. But Canadian law states that no matter what reason someone comes to Canada, even if it's illegally, if they simply say, "I'm seeking asylum," then they change from illegal migrants or immigrants to asylum seekers. So I don't understand why they're being processed by Immigrations Canada. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.